First of all, I am very excited because this week is a special week because the doors to the community opened again. And I open them only a few times a year. So last Monday, I opened them again. And the last time I opened them was in February. And then 56 new people joined. And right now, this week already, a lot of new people joined. And I'm so happy to meet them in the community, to welcome them. And I totally feel ready to see new people, to see this fresh new air in the community. So, yeah, I'm so happy this week. A lot of new people joined. And for everyone who wants to join, the doors are open until Sunday midnight, this Sunday midnight. So this will be the last week that the doors are open. And then I will open them again. I'm not sure yet. I only open them when I feel good, when I feel, hey, this is the right moment. And it will definitely be after summer, but it can also be in winter. I'm not sure yet. So let's see when the next time will be. And just to give you a little bit more information before I tell you more about Lieve's experience, the community is a place where people can find the help from doctors, from therapists. A lot of concussion experts are involved, 84 experts. And there is a strong community. Everyone is very supportive. We always share our focus points on Monday to see what we will do this week. We share our wins on Friday, which is very uplifting, which I really like. So it's for everyone who wants to work on their mindset, who is looking for new therapies, who is looking for information out there that is like correct information out there for their concussion, because there is so much out there on Google, sometimes even wrong information or information that can do more harm than good. And I created this place just to provide the correct information so people don't get overwhelmed starting looking on Google for the right information, and just to give them the feeling that they are not alone in their journey, because that's how I felt for such a long time. I felt like I had to figure out everything by myself. I went to my doctor many times, but they sent me home to rest. And I wish they give me another advice, because if I did the right thing from the beginning, I think I would be further in my recovery. So I just want other people to learn from this and to do the right thing right away. So in this community is there's a lot available. So there are 160 classes, there are 12 courses, there is a Q&A post where you can drop all your questions and I will answer them there, or other members will answer them. Of course, there's this community where people share their thoughts, their struggles, their wins as well. Every week I highlight a class so we can discuss this. You can ask your questions. There's so much more in the community, and just everything that I could think of is added in this community. And if you still miss something, please let me know and I will provide it for you. Um, so yeah, that's basically it. And so if you are interested in joining, you can click on the link in the description of this podcast. You will also find more reviews on that page, more about what's included. I dive a bit deeper into that, and you can join from that page too. So I hope to see you in the community. And yeah, the doors will close this Sunday, so be aware of that. So let's continue right now with the blog that I wrote a few months ago, because Lieve, she is one of our members, and she reached out to me and she told me, my doctor told me, hey, this is it. You just have to live with it. And I so not agree with this, that I wrote a blog about it, because I believe we can all recover from our concussion, or at least improve, make things easier. Sometimes this is a mindset thing, sometimes it's really physical. I believe it's a combination of both. But I believe we can all move forward in some way. It's just you need to feel like, hey, I want to move forward. I want to put in some energy to reach my goals. And it's not about you can do anything anymore, just live with it. That's not what I believe, and that's not what my members believe. So I think the community is a great fit for everyone who believes there's more out there, that they can do something about it, that they are motivated. Yeah, so that's basically why I wrote this blog. So I will read this blog out loud, and I hope it will help you. And yeah, just sit back and listen. So, my doctor told me this is it. I have to live with my concussion symptoms. This is how the community helped Lieve. I remember it like yesterday. Lieve sent me a message on Instagram and it broke my heart. I can't do this anymore. I don't know what to do. I'm in tears and I'm about to give up. It's like no one can help me, and after trying all kinds of concussion treatments, I think this is it. That's what my doctor told me to. It breaks my heart to read messages like this, because I know how it feels to feel lost and stuck in your recovery. I have been there too. Lieve was dealing with lots of symptoms like fatigue, headaches, sleep, dizziness, neck pain, emotional pain, lightheaded, losing friends, not being able to find a doctor who believed her, financial struggles, and so much more. We had a lovely conversation on Instagram, and she told me she felt better after the conversation. The next day, I noticed she would join the community, and my heart skipped a beat. I was just so happy she would take another step forward and didn't give up. She followed her own journey on the platform, as we are all on different levels and we all have different needs. Lieve started with the 16-week exercise program, as this was so difficult for her because even a long walk could set her back. But she felt she didn't have a choice, so she just started. The other choice was giving up, and that's not what she wanted, so she continued and just did it. She also started a hormone course, mindset course, neck exercise course, and watched several coaching classes. After a few weeks, she sent me this message. I'm so grateful that we crossed paths. Finally, a place where you can find great information from top professionals in the concussion world. I have spent hundreds at this point on doctors and treatments, but nothing helped. It helps me so much to feel empowered when there are people out there providing information and support that truly helps. Being surrounded by all these people is helping me to stay motivated. I felt alone for a long time, feeling I'm the only one. Thank you for this amazing community. It has helped me immensely and made such a difference. And finally, feeling exercise is easier. And I was even able to do a HIIT session for 45 minutes without getting symptoms. Something I couldn't do since the accident and I could only dream of. I can't wait to go through all the other courses. Thank you again. Lieve joined the community a while ago, and I asked her what her biggest improvement was been since joining. She told me I can choose between them, but there are my improvements so far. Lieve joined the community a while ago, and I asked her what her biggest improvement has been since then. She told me I can't choose between them, but these are my improvements so far. And it's like I notice a new improvement almost every month. She was able to sleep through the nights, the first time since her accident. Her motivation was back. She even met another member who lived close to her. She can set boundaries way better. Her mood is better. And exercise is going well. She doesn't get a setback from it anymore and can build up slowly, which helps her with headaches and reducing anxiety. I just feel grateful when I can help even one person. That's my goal with this community. And getting messages like this reminds me of how important concussion help and support is. There isn't enough information and support out there. So many people feel stuck and alone in their concussion recovery, while we are with thousands of people, well, let's say millions of people on this earth experiencing the same symptoms. So, why is there still not enough awareness about this subject? How is it possible governments don't believe us when we tell them we can barely survive the day? How is it possible they tell us we can work 40 hours a week and don't get any financial support anymore? How is it possible someone gets misdiagnosed with anxiety disorder or burnout while we tell the doctor we have a concussion? How is it possible for so many people to suffer alone, have suicidal thoughts, and it's like there's almost no help and support out there? It can make me so sad and mad to hear when doctors don't believe people, tell you this is it, and you just have to live with it, because that's not true, and that's something I will never accept. I choose hope because there always is. There are always new things to try, and as long as we don't know anything about the brain, I choose to believe we're able to heal it. In the meantime, I try to make a difference for Lieve and for all 170 other members, for my Instagram followers, and for all the millions of concussion survivors who didn't cross paths yet. I hope this community will make the same difference as it did for Lieve. I hope you choose the side of hope because there is always hope. And as I mentioned in the beginning of this episode, I opened the doors this week and they will close coming Sunday. So, for everyone who is interested in joining, who want to give this a try, please feel free to click on the link in this episode and you will find the page where you can find all information or join the community as well. And if you have any questions, if something is unclear, if you have some feedback, please reach out to me. You can find me on Instagram, the Concussion Community, or send an email, which you can find on my website. I'm always happy to answer all your questions. And for everyone who is joining, I will see you on the other side.